Basic Research Skills, Part 3, Citing Sources. Definition of a citation. A citation gives the information needed to locate a specific information source, like a book, article, or web page. When you are writing a paper, citations are used to give credit to the author or creator of the information source. Citations also help readers of your papers locate the information you used. What is APA? APA stands for the American Psychological Association. It's the style used by many of the behavioral and social sciences when presenting written material. JIU students are required to use APA 6th edition style in their writing. Students should always consult the APA 6th edition publication manual, which provides guidelines for writing and publishing. APA presents explicit style requirements when citing different sources of information. When you reference a source in APA style, you will need to consider the type of work referenced. A citation has several important elements. The following is an example of a citation for an article found in an online periodical database. In your reference list, all lines after the first line of each entry should be indented 1/2 inch from the left margin. This is called a hanging indentation. Notice that the authors are listed with their last name first, then the date of publication is listed. APA requires multiple authors are listed in a particular format, so check your style guide. The title of the article will follow the date of publication. When referring to books, chapters, articles, or web pages, you must capitalize only the first letter of the first word of a title or subtitle. Next is the title of the periodical or journal, with all major words capitalized, followed by the volume and issue number. The title of the periodical, journal, or magazine will also be italicized. And finally, if the content is retrieved online, include the DOI, or Digital Object Identifier, which is an alphanumeric code that will show the location of a document on the internet. Since URLs can be broken, APA recommends including the DOI when available. If a DOI is not available, you can provide the homepage URL of the journal, magazine, newspaper, or newsletter that you are citing. Here is an example of an online newspaper article without an author. When certain information is not available, such as a date or author, variations of each reference element can occur. For instance, since there isn't an author for this article, the title would be the first element of the citation and would be alphabetized in the reference list by the first significant word in the title. Note that since a DOI is not available, the URL is given. Now let's talk about citation tools. Most databases in the JIU library will provide a citation tool that will automatically generate a citation of the article. This citation was generated from the EBSCO database by clicking on the Cite tool to the right of the article. Just copy and paste the correct format into your reference list. Remember, always check your APA publication manual to confirm that it is correctly formatted. Books are available in electronic or print format. The following is an example of a citation for a print book and electronic book. The author is listed with his last name first, then the date is listed. The first significant word of the title is capitalized. The title will also be italicized. In the print version, the location and publisher follows the title of the work. In the electronic version, the URL of the home page is included and the location and publisher are omitted. Now let's talk about how to cite a book with an editor. Some books have editors and they would be cited exactly like an author but would be followed by a capital ED period in parentheses like this example. When citing a web page, you want to give as much information as possible. Sometimes the author's name will not be listed on the home page, so you'll have to search around for it. The following is an example of a citation for a website. The author is listed with his last name first, followed by initials. Then the date is listed. Look for a copyright date or a last update if available. Then you list the title of the web page, which will be italicized. Then provide the URL that links to the home page or entry page for the document. So what do you do if you have a website without an author or date? If the author's name is not listed, start the citation with the web page title, which will be italicized. If no date is listed on the website or document, provide the abbreviation ND for no date. Then provide the URL that links to the home page or entry page for the document. These are just a few examples of citing different sources like journal articles, books, and websites in APA style. Check your APA 6th edition publication manual, which provides examples of how to cite many types of sources and variations of each source. You can also check the Purdue OWL website, which is a great resource for APA formatting. If you need help with APA formatting, Smart Thinking Tutorial Service provides live, free, online tutoring and writing assistance for JIU students. From your My Courses page or dashboard, click on the online tutoring link in the left navigation pane. You can connect with the live instructor by choosing APA formatting from the drop-down menu. Hours will vary by subject, so click on the Live Hours link for a list of times. You can also submit a writing assignment and request that the tutor provide APA formatting assistance. Since this is not a standard request, you must specify that the tutor provide APA formatting help when you submit your writing. You can also ask your JIU librarian for APA formatting help. Just click here to email, phone, or instant message a JIU librarian. Librarian hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and they will promptly respond to your request. Remember, if you use ideas or information from a source, you must give credit to the author by citing that source. You commit plagiarism when you use someone else's thoughts or ideas and represent them as your own original work by not crediting the author. It is your responsibility as a student of Jones International University to know what constitutes plagiarism. The consequences of plagiarism might include failing an assignment, a lower course grade, or even being dismissed from JIU, so be sure to cite your sources. Thanks for viewing our tutorial. If you have any questions, please call the JIU Library at 1-800-811-5663 extension 8778, or you can email us at reference@egloballibrary.com.